Welcome back. Dale Myers with Vision Advanced. Today we're going to discuss bad employees. They're costing you more than you think. So just today I had an interesting experience. Was trying out a new business. I wasn't familiar with them, but they had a product that I needed. So I said, hey, I'll go and I'll try them out. Small business again. Never heard of them. But someone did recommend them, so I tried them out. And the lady at the counter was, let's say, much less than friendly. And then another employee came in and kind of pretty much barked at me. And I'm like, no thank you. Y'all have a good day. Well, you sure, sir? Did you need anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm like, no, the atmosphere was a little too much for me, right? And I left. And I don't know anything about them. I was trying them out for the first time. I'll never go back there again. And being that I'm a small business owner, I may try to find out who's the owner, and hopefully neither one of them were the owner. I just wasn't in a space to deal with that right then. But I may reach out to the owner and say, hey, look, this has been my experience in your establishment. I want to let you know in case you aren't aware of this is how your employees are treating people. And the thing about it is, a friend referred me to them. They were getting ready to make $100 or something sale. And if I like the business, then I know a couple other people that probably need it, and so on and so forth. And so they're getting ready to miss out on a series of transactions. And that's kind of why we're having this discussion today is, the people that you allow to represent your business, your brand, they represent a lot of problems and possibilities, but certainly problems. So the moment you recognize you're having trouble with an employee, that's probably the right time to get rid of them. I know that sounds harsh, but there is a saying that says, hire slow and fire fast. The moment that you know that they're not the right fit, exit, stage left, stage right, whatever. So in my business, my main business, tutoring and test prep, I got very busy back in March, and I know the cycles. Getting near test time in April, I get very, very, very busy, and I was getting ready to bring on this an additional person, but I knew it wasn't a good fit. But I was like, I'm getting swamped, and I'm trying to work on my business. My business consulting side is growing too, so I'm literally being pulled at different edges, and but I chose to not take on the new employee because I knew she wasn't a good fit. She wasn't going to solve the problem. She wasn't going to treat my customers the way I know they deserve to be treated. And so I guess the take home here is that, like in my main business, so tutoring and test prep, on average, each one of my customers spend about $2,700 per year. That's just on the tutoring side, not the test prep. Test prep is a little more. But about $2,500, let's say, per year. And if I start with a customer in middle school, very often I'll have them on throughout high school or, depending. But here's my point though. If I let someone run away one of my customers, they're running away $2,500 this year. That's $5,000 over 2 years, $7,500. And I do very little advertising. I have a word of mouth business. All of my customers love me and the service that we provide, and so I have a great referral business. How many tens of thousands of dollars do I let go of if I bring on someone and they give my customers a bad experience? Like what happened today. What if a brand new client came in and one of my people treated them like I was treated today? I wouldn't just lose out on the initial $200 or $300. I'd be losing out on the thousands of dollars per year. That's one call. So the first thing I wanted you to take away from this was, don't just look at the first sale. Think about the lifetime customer value. And hopefully you know the lifetime customer value. This is true even if you're watching this video and you're not an entrepreneur, you're working for an organization. If you're in management, you have some responsibility for hiring and firing employees. Think about your lifetime customer value, not just the one transaction. All right, so that's the first point, lifetime customer value. The second one is, what is it doing to your culture, your internal culture? It could be that they're just not a right fit with the customer, but very often this person is also a problem in terms of the cultural fit. That the culture damage could be more critical than repairing a reputation with your customers, all right, depending on the size of your organization. And then the last thing I'll point out, because I'll do another video, but this one right here, the last thing I'll point out is the bad employee. What is it costing you, the business owner? How much time are you spending with that employee? And depending on the severity, you certainly want to try to coach them up. But are you doing tasks that they should be doing? Are you up worrying about how they're treating your customers? Is it stopping you from focusing on your high value tasks? That's the key one. Is it stopping you from focusing on your high value tasks because you're having to deal with this bad employee? So just something to think about. Bad employees, they're costing more than you really think. It's not just the, one interaction with one customer, one interaction with somebody else in the office. It's often distractions. All right. So that's my takeaway. If you're a manager, if you're an entrepreneur, you have employees. I'd like to hear some of your stories. Have you had any other takeaways about bad employees? We've all ran into them, and I don't know. I probably may have been one in the past. I don't know. But again, I just like to hear your thoughts. I'm sure we could have some good commentary here. My name is Dale Myers with Vision Advance. We'll talk again soon. Take care.